Hey everyone, FSU Bones here from IGBT, and today I want to bring you another Paragon video. Now I'm primarily a console gamer, so the whole MOBA genre is very new to me, but after I downloaded Paragon and started playing it, I found that I wanted to learn more about it because I actually do enjoy the game even though I'm terrible at it. So I wanted to learn more about it and kind of figure out what can I do to kind of help my team and to be better at the game. So I figured I'd make a series of videos that kind of explain what I think beginners can do, since I'm a beginner, to do to help their team. And today I want to talk to you a little bit about harvesters. So there are 7 harvesters on the map that you can use to help your entire team collect amber. And they have to be placed by a member of your team. You can't do it right off the bat. You can see I just kind of ran over to the first one, and I think it's got a 140-second limit before it becomes active. And there's another collector over here, another harvester, I should say, over here on the very right side of the map. Same thing on the left lane. But that doesn't activate for like 240 seconds. So, I wanted to activate them as soon as possible because what I've noticed playing online is that not a lot of people activate those harvesters. And even when I do activate them, a lot of people don't collect the amber that builds up inside of them. So what I'll typically do, since you can't activate those harvesters right away, is just pick a lane and start mixing it up with some minions. Go ahead and fighting them, trying to get some experience points and some ambers to slowly build up my character a little bit until the time comes, and like I said, it's about 140 seconds for the harvesters back by your base until they become active, and then I'll kind of run back there and go ahead and recharge that. So you see here I'm mixing it up with a few minions. I want to get greedy because I'm trying this guy out for the first time, Gru or Grux, and just playing against the computer, just kind of messing around to see what characters I like here. But you'll see I'll mess around with these minions a little bit, and once I feel like an adequate time has gone by or my health gets a little bit low, I'll eventually retreat back and decide that it's time to go ahead and set up these harvesters. So you can see I start my little slow walk back, and these harvesters are pretty well marked on the map. Before the game starts, it does show where they're at. But they're kind of at the beginnings of the left and the right lane. So you want to kind of drop down here, and you'll see this is the area of the harvester. You just got to stand on this little circle, and then you'll start placing the harvester there, and then the harvester will build. Now, in my deck, I have a key that allows me to build the harvesters a little bit more quickly than if you did not have that card. I think it's in most of the starter and intermediate card packs that I've played so far. Don't hold me to that. And then typically what I'll do is I'll run on over to the other harvester that just kind of mirrors it. That one was on the right lane, so I'm going to run over to the harvester on the left lane and go ahead and get this one started up. And on this clip you'll see it takes quite a bit longer without the card. It's letting me know right now that even though I have the card, I'd have to go back to place to recharge it. So you could always do that, but for the purposes of this video, I did want to show kind of the difference between having the card and not having the card when it comes to placing the harvester. Now, obviously, this isn't a very fun part of the game. No one really wants to sit here in a circle and go ahead and build these harvesters, but I find that it's really useful to your team because all the amber that you collect from this harvester doesn't just go to you, but it's shared with everyone throughout your team. So it's good to have as many of these up and running as possible. And if you do come along an enemy harvester, be sure to go ahead and destroy it, because that will kind of prevent them from going ahead and getting their cards built up a little bit faster. Now, in terms of collecting the amber from the harvesters, you can see that little pink meter there shows you how full it is. I just run by, and not only do I get XP, but I collected about 210 amber for my team there. So, like I said, and I think everybody on the team gets that. So it's a good shared thing. I'm going to go over here and check this other harvester to see if anyone's collected it. So if you ever go back to base and you see that this pink meter back here is full by one of these harvesters, make sure you take a little bit of time, drop down there, collect that amber for your team before you go and join in on the left or the right. because I think you'll find that your team will get a much better advantage. But right now when I play, sometimes I'm the only one building the harvesters, I'm the only one collecting from the harvesters, and it could just be a team effort, because if I'm in a prolonged battle up front, I might not be able to do that. Anyways, guys, that's the end of this video today. I hope you found this video useful. Stick around. I'm going to try to make a few more as I get to learn the ins and outs of Paragon a little bit more. But if you don't have this game, I highly encourage you to pick it up. Happy gaming, guys. This is FSU Bones.